Kiss. We don't kiss in public.
Oh please! Hello and welcome to Talk to Tiana. To end the month of love series, I'll be interviewing a married couple who will be telling us the secrets of marriage and their experience. Hiya.
Hi.
Hi.
If you'd like to introduce yourselves, please.
So I'm Jacy May. Sorry.
I'm Obi.
Sorry. So you just put up your hand. So yeah, sorry. Alright, so I'm Jacy May.
And I'm Obi. Obi Onwochei. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel.
Thank you for having us.
So first of all, the first question will be, how did you two meet?
Do you want to take this one away?
Should I say or?
Yeah, go. I'm here to correct you.
I'm going to keep it as real as possible.
Okay, go.
So, it was a fateful day.
Oh my god.
on the, I can't remember what date exactly, but sometime in February of 2006.
Yeah.
Them times like high five was raining. And I got this message from a very beautiful woman. Maybe you could carry on from there. That's how we met now. Then you say what you did. You say what you did because I was in my house when I received the email.
Okay.
Yeah,
so from my perspective, it was in February 2006. And I was with my best friend at the time, and we were going through guys' names on High Five. And
what guy's name exactly?
Different guys' names, okay?
That's not what you told me.
But that's what it was. Different.
Okay, carry on.
Okay. All right. So we were going through different guys' names, and one day, whatever, I can't even remember the day, but one day I decided, let's try the name Obi.
Why?
Because we were going through Igbo names. And I was
why
like,
Obi in particular though?
Because it was my dad's name.
Okay. Oh, you should say that now.
Wow. Okay. Because it was my dad's name. And I thought, let's just see if there are any Obis out there. So I typed in Obi and his picture was the first picture that came up, like literally on High Five. And I stalked it for about 3 days.
Okay.
Stalked it for about 3 days, and then on the third day I messaged him. He took his time to reply back to me because he didn't reply back to me straight away.
I can't remember, but I did reply though.
Yeah, you replied, but you didn't reply back to me straight away. Yeah. So
because with internet things now, I'm like, are you sure? Kind of thing. That's why.
Okay, but that's how we met. We met on High Five. On High Five.
That was the first contact.
That was the first contact,
okay.
yeah. And then we started chatting over the months, and then we first met in April.
Oh wow! So you lot spoke online for a while.
For a while. Yeah, we were back and forth for a while.
Didn't you? Was it any of you scared it was a catfish?
You know what? Funny enough, I knew one of his friends.
Oh, okay.
Because me and one of his friends had grown up in the same church.
Interesting.
So I remember seeing, because I remember seeing a link of friends that you kind of had in common or something like that. Anyway.
Really?
Yeah. So I knew that he was your friend. So I kind of thought.
Who's this? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought, no, it can't be
a catfish
because I kind of knew somebody.
You kind of thought because you were like you thought I was married.
Yeah, I thought you. No, yeah. I thought you were married at first, but then.
Because this kind of good-looking guy cannot just be free, kind of thing. Yeah?
What you did on High Five?
Anyway, yeah, but that's how we met.
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
how we met.
Your first date in April.
That was the first contact. Then in April, I think the 4th of April. Don't hold me to the date exactly, but it was a Sunday. And so just go. If you just go in the month of April 2006, and the first Sunday of that month was the first time we actually met physically. We met at the O2 in Finchley. Yeah, so after church, like let's meet up and da 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 da. And that was it, and we watched Da Vinci Code. or tried to watch Da Vinci Code. Not that we did anything naughty.
I haven't said anything.
No, we were just chatting and
just laughing, really.
Just laughing.
Yeah, we just
and we
enjoyed each
didn't
other.
Really watch the movie.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but nothing naughty. Just
I understand.
laughing up and just catching. It's like it felt like we knew ourselves for like a long time. Well, we kind of like did because we already had been chatting for a few months before then.
How did you propose to her, and what made you feel like it was the right time?
Okay. Now,
Bum.
I'm gonna be as honest as I can be.
Bum.
When I started talking to her, I kind of like felt she was the one. It's a scenario where, like, for a guy, if you meet the person, you know, and that's just what it was. One particular incident I can recall, I wasn't feeling very well. I wasn't feeling too well, and I was at my friend's place in Hatfield, a very good friend of mine, and she came down from London to see me, and she actually took care of me. Got a flannel, put it in water, and was like dabbing me, and I was like, oh God, I think this is her. But so all those things contributed to like making me think and know actually that, in fact, that day solidified it for me that this is the mother of my kids.
Wow.
Yeah. How I proposed to her, it wasn't really, if I'm going to be honest.
He owes me a proposal.
Can I finish?
Okay, go on.
Can I finish?
Okay, go on.
Thank you.
Okay.
It wasn't a traditional type of proposal.
Okay.
So I proposed to her with a doff ring. It wasn't really, I just said, you're going to be my wife, da 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 da. I gave her this ring.
Okay.
But I proposed, I don't know if she'll take it as a proposal because she keeps saying to me, you didn't really propose to me.
Yeah.
But then in a way I kind of like felt I did because I let her know she was my wife. So
would you say it was the African in you being brought up? You didn't do it the British way.
No, I didn't do it the conventional way. Definitely not.
But you
Definitely
felt happy
not.
with the way you did it.
I wouldn't say I felt happy with the way I did it because I don't think she was too happy with the way I did it. So
what made you say yes then if you wasn't happy with it?
Because she knew I was a husband. That's why.
Yeah, I suppose. Do you know what I think? I think at the time, because of where we were, it kind of, in fact, our relationship has always been something that has just flowed into something. It's never been he asked me to be his girlfriend.
I never did.
Yeah, he never did. So it wasn't he asked me to be his girlfriend, he asked me to be this, he asked me to be his fiance. It was just everything went with the flow. So yeah, it wasn't something that I needed to say yes to because I already knew that he was my husband. Yeah. So when he put my duff ring on, as he at the time that he says, it was something that was naturally going to happen between us anyway. So it wasn't there wasn't a need for me to say yes.
Yeah.
You get it. Yeah.
Okay.
You get it.
How old were you when you got married?
Oh my God, how old was I?
I was
20.
You were 24?
20, was it 24 or 23?
24. 23 and a half going on to...
I was 23.
Hold on. 2010 we got married.
Yeah. So I would have been 24 in December.
No, you were 24 going on 25.
Okay.
And I was...
Was I? Okay.
I think. And I was 32.
No, I was 23 going on 24 because it was 5 years.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's alright.
And I was 32, going on 33.
Yeah.
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 Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you keep your marriage spicy, and would you say there's a secret recipe to marriage?
How do we keep it spicy?
Okay, we have date nights.
Yeah, we do.
We always do have date nights.
So you would say that's a very important thing that married couples should do? Definitely.
Spending time. I'm I'm an introvert. I don't really like go out. She's more on the social scene, so she's always out singing and doing whatnot.
Yeah.
Not that I mind or anything, but you know, but we always find that time to maybe go to dinner or catch a movie,
Or just be at home.
or just be at home and just catch jokes.
I think on my side, I've had to make more of an effort because I'm that socialite and I'm always out. It's easy for me to forget that I need to spend time with my husband.
Yeah.
So I've had to make more of an effort in that regard, in making sure that our
Being
marriage,
conscious.
being conscious of the fact that my marriage comes first. So keeping it spicy is by laughing a lot. We laugh a lot.
Yeah.
We laugh a lot. Oh my gosh.
That's that I'm funny.
You're not funny.
Okay.
The things you do are funny.
Yeah, so I'm funny.
No.
In the Bible, it says that wives should submit to their husbands. What is your understanding of this concept?
Why are you laughing? Why?
Oh, an answer now.
Okay, so you know, I recently just wrote a piece called "Submission Equals Slavery,"
Okay.
and it's kind of a twist on words because at first I thought submission was about slavery, and it was about me being a slave to this man. I had to, you know, work my 9 to 5, come home, still cook, still clean, still cater to his every needs. And I thought to myself, okay, well, when does my needs kind of get met?
Did you have any difficulty with combining your British culture and his African traditions?
Do you know what? Yes, I did, because my husband will say to you that when he talks sternly. I don't know what that means till today, because sometimes I take that the wrong way.
Okay.
Because I feel that it's not stern. It's you're angry and you're shouting kind of thing.
No,
but that's how I portray it.
No, but I'm not shouting.
Yeah.
Sternly, it's like I'm talking matter of fact.
Okay.
So I'm not shouting.
Okay.
When I always explain it to you, when I shout, I raise my voice and I say, that's shouting.
Yeah, but
Okay, I get it from my dad.
okay, that's fine.
It's just to do with my whole facial expression and all of that.
Yeah.
So when I'm like I'm not in a good mood, I'm talking sternly, my face, and I could have like a cruel face. So she just thinks automatically I'm like just but I'm not shouting.
Okay.
So because of that, and because of obviously I grew up here in Northwest London, North Weasley. It's a complete U-turn to have to try and abide by African traditions for me, because
But I'm not all that African.
no, you're not, but
Or Nigerian. Let's not say African.
Nigerian.
Nigerian. Yeah.
but I still feel that pressure because I feel that even though I feel extra pressure because even though I wasn't born and raised there, I still feel like I still need to keep up with the culture of how it's done in Nigeria. So for example, like when I go to Nigeria, the first protocol is to go to your parents, to go to my in-laws first. It's not to go to my mum's or.
Is that something you struggled with?
Yeah, it is
Really?
it's something I struggled with. It wasn't something that I'm so used to just, kind of running back to my family. But now I've got to kind of, in Nigerian culture we have to.
You're not a trickle anymore.
No, exactly.
You're Onwochei.
Yeah, so.
Is that the only thing you struggled with?
And that and the kind of the pidgin and the understanding of like what you're
that's like just like
no, but it's still a cultural thingy though, isn't it? And then the cooking, and then he doesn't like certain foods. Like I love Jamaican food. I'm a very big Caribbean fan. I'm very, very big Caribbean. A curry girl, rice and peas. But he doesn't like that, so I can't cook.
Not that I don't like it, I just feel I should have egusi.
Yeah,
I should have pounded yam.
exactly. So that's where our differences.
Cool. So what are your happiest moments in this marriage that you've had?
Our happiest moments.
Oh,
That's a good question.
it is. Can I really pinpoint?
I think the happiest moment in my marriage, apart from my wedding day.
The wedding day obviously was.
Yeah, is is
That was a journey.
that was a journey. But I would say the icing on the cake for me is the fact that the happiest day in marriage for me was the day when we decided that we were going to choose to be happy.
Okay, so should we keep it real?
You know.
Okay. When we got married, she I don't see it that way, but she always says it that's how she felt.
Okay.
I was a realist going into marriage. I knew it was going to be hard work. I knew it was going to, because nothing good ever comes easy. Anyway. But I think, and I'm not trying to sound or PC or trying to offend anyone, but I think women have this fantasy of after getting married, and everything is just going to be all nice and but the reality is that isn't the case, because you have different backgrounds, different ways we've been brought up. We see things differently, and then we've now come together as one, and we're merging that and trying to be one, but then that's obviously going to clash, you know. So it was very, very, very difficult for her, and it led to a lot of frustration, and we argued a lot. Like, for real. We argued a lot.
We did.
A lot. I can't stress a lot enough. But we did. If we're keeping it real.
So what do you think causes downfalls in marriages?
Not wanting to work at it. The thing is, if you're in a marriage, because we've taken a vow before God, for better or worse, most people don't actually take that vow seriously. I do. And once two parties in a marriage actually agree on that, then come what may, you have to work at it.
Definitely.
But most times people tend to just they see themselves as a separate entity as opposed to one entity. So even when they're in a marriage, they still look at themselves as individuals. So it's kind of like a selfish thing. So once I think causes the most or the biggest downfall, not willing to work at it. Yeah, what do you think?
No, I agree.
Would you? Are you sure?
Yeah, I think I agree.
What type of wedding did you have? African?
Well, both.
So we had wedding.
No, we had both.
You had both. Do you think there's a difference? And if you do, what is it?
Okay, so the trad is completely different from the white wedding, because it is me as a woman leaving my house, literally leaving my house in the village, packing up my stuff and going over to my in-laws, being handed over. It is a sign for me. The traditional wedding represents a sign of a takeover and responsibility. So my parents no longer have responsibility over me.
For you.
For me, sorry. That my in-laws and my husband now have responsibility of me. I think that's the best way to kind of put it. And then the white wedding is...
It's before God.
Before God.
Well, traditionally we do recognize God as well.
Yeah.
God is recognized.
I suppose.
I suppose with the white wedding, it's in the church, and
it's more,
you're making your vows between you, your husband, or your wife, as the case may be, and God. Whereas with the trad, it's more families. So I'm coming out of one family and going into the next family. And there's nothing wrong with.
No. But we're just saying that that's the difference.
Okay. Right, cool. Being married for 5 years, do you feel pressured from your in-laws for grandchildren?
Do
you know what? Funny enough, I don't feel the pressure from my husband's side. I feel the pressure from my side.
Okay.
Which is something that I didn't think I would ever experience. It's been a journey to say the least, with kids, especially from my side of the family. They may tell you that they haven't been pressuring me, but there is the pressure there. The hint is always there, and I've always loved my husband for supporting me and saying, you know, when the time is right, when God is ready to give us a child, we will have a child. So it helps to have my husband's backing in those kind of situations where my family feel it's okay to keep drumming into me, when are you going to have a child? When are you going to have a child? Okay, calm down, you're not carrying it, I'm the one carrying it. When I have a child, you'll know. But I think the most important thing is that we agree that
it's also done from a place of love, though. Like,
yeah, it is done from a place of love.
Okay.
Maybe at the beginning.
No, it is.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you scared when the thought of spending the rest of your life with this one person came into your head?
Yeah, I was.
Maybe.
Don't tell me you wasn't. Were you not?
Really?
No, I was.
I tell you why.
Oh Lord.
Because no, because I wasn't even that kind of guy to like play around or anything like that. So once I accepted and I knew that she was my wife, and bring it on. Yeah. Let's do this, man.
I was the total opposite.
Yeah.
I was scared, and I think I was scared, one, because I was young at the time.
I was your first.
And
yeah, so that scared you as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
No? Yeah?
Yeah. And that he was my first. So it was a combination of him being my first, me being young, and seeing that my friends were still kind of out there testing the waters, and I'm here giving it all to this one guy, and I'm just like, should I be testing the waters as well to see if there's anything else? But no.
Do you want to go and test the waters?
I made the right decision.
What motivational message do you have for those that are getting married now and those that are single and think they won't find no one?
Okay, so for those who are single, I would say that it's okay to wait, and to wait for the right person. I know there's a massive rush to want to get married, and most single women say, oh well, you're married now, so what do you know? I think it's an unfair statement to make, because I was once there. It's okay to wait, it's okay to date, and it's okay to find you. A lot of women who go into marriage, especially when they're young, don't understand who they are as a woman and what their purpose is. So if you can understand who you are and what your purpose is, it's then easier for you to join with a man and work on that purpose as a team. Because I feel that too many women rush into marriage and then all of a sudden they have these big dreams but don't know how to place themselves. Whereas if they can work on them, learn how to love themselves while they're single, it's easy for a man to love you, because the man can see that you love yourself, and the man can see that you're not taking BS from anybody, that this is your life, this is how you're doing it. Now we're a team, we now need to learn how to merge together. So the biggest thing for singles, I would say, is be patient, work on you, and love you. For me, for singles. And then for married people,
or those that are coming to get married.
Those that are coming to get married. So those who are engaged, enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Whether you're getting married in 12 months, whether you're getting married in 6 months, it doesn't matter when you're getting married. Enjoy that process, because you're on a journey to making that vow before your family, before God, before man. And it's on that particular day that you guys have chosen that things will literally change. Like, life is literally not going to be the same. So between that day and the time that you're planning, don't worry about what the family wants. Don't worry about who's telling you who needs to be invited, who's telling you this uncle needs to sit here, or that auntie needs to sit here, or you don't worry about any of that. At the end of the day, it's between the two of you. When we got married, you know, we had our family, we had our friends there, but at the end of the night, we came home together. We sit in these four walls, me and my husband, I and my husband. It's our marriage. So remember that it's not their marriage, it's your marriage. And if you can keep that in your head and remember that it's the two of you joining and not your friends and not your family joining with everybody there, if you can focus on the two of you and enjoy the process of while you're engaged, it will be a lot easier for you to walk up or walk down the aisle and say I do, and then come out and say we're married.
Maybe.
Can I chip in?
Yeah.
Okay. So for singles, I don't know for the guys, or sorry, for the women, but for the guys, just pray. It's very important. Pray for God to guide you, for God to give you that zeal, and for God to make you that man and the husband that you ought to be for your wife. It's a prayer that I pray all the time, even as I'm married. So as a single guy, it's something that is very important for you guys to do. For those that are engaged and looking to get married, just to mirror what my wife said, it's very important to realize and understand that the wedding is just today, but the marriage is what lasts forever. So be prepared to put in work, and always, always, always remember that God is at the center of your union. Always remember. Without God, trust me, it's impossible. And I'm not trying to sound like
Pastor.
yeah, but it's the truth. It's the truth. There have been difficult times, you know, even as a married man, and I always found solace after praying to God. And after praying to God, I've seen things that have happened afterwards. So always keep God in your mind. Pray to God to make you that husband that your wife needs, or your fiance needs eventually when you get married. And laugh loads, have fun, have fun, and don't forget that even after you get married, you did once used to date. So just don't think because you're married now everything is all no. You work at it, and just let the babies come, have fun. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, thank you for contributing to my month of love series.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
It was a great pleasure.
I enjoyed myself.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's Jacy and Obi. I'm sure I hope you've taken tips from this experience of theirs. And thank you for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye bye.